Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another episode of BNA Sports Talk. I just woke up, so I just realized I was talking. I sound really tired, but anyway, so we're gonna get this done because I have class, and I really want to talk about this. Whether the NFL should change the overtime rules. Now, recently they changed the overtime rules. I believe it was in 2012. I think it was after the Tim Tebow touchdown. They're like, okay, Tim Tebow won in overtime. We have to change the rules just a little bit. And even with the current rules, I think he would have won anyway. But anyway, that's besides the point. So they wanted, hey, if a team gets 30 yards and makes a 68-yard field goal, I don't think they should win the game outright, So they changed it from whoever scores first to... whoever scores a touchdown first or gets a defensive score like a safety, that's game over. But a field goal doesn't win it, the other team gets possession. Now, I think this is a really good system. As much as you may hate it, love it, it's all down to the coin toss. Football is a team sport. In my opinion, I wouldn't mind if they change it to, if you get a touchdown, you get another touchdown. You get a chance to match it, and then after that, whoever scores next wins. That'd be all right. I wouldn't like this team scores a touchdown, this team scores a touchdown. Then they get a field goal, then you have to get a field goal. I don't like that system because especially in the regular season, in the playoffs, I wouldn't mind something changing like that. See, there's so many arguments different ways. Okay, so you have in the NFL regular season, imagine playing 5 whole quarters of football. That's a whole game. That's like a whole nother game pretty much, because especially the intensity goes up too, because the next person to score wins. So you're putting all your energy into every single play. So for the football players, that can get too much. But for the playoffs, you only have a handful of games. You win or you lose and you're out. So I wouldn't mind in the playoffs them switching the rules to, hey, if you get a touchdown, the other team gets to match it. Just to create more drama and more intensity. But for the regular season, come on, you can't have like back-to-back. You can't have one of those LSU games where it's 8 overtimes, and that's ridiculous, because it gives the refs more of a chance to fuck things up if you think about it. Like, that should have been a call this way, that way. And people just want to go home. They don't want to watch an 8-hour football game. I know me watching a football game, it seems like a perfect time. It seems like a perfect timing. It's 3 hours. You get the halftime. Everything's perfect. I don't need to be watching football for another 3-4 hours on top of what I just watched. It's too much on these players. And Stephen A. Smith, his argument with what he said, it just doesn't make any sense. Comparing the NFL, like the beginning of the game to the end of the game, is stupid. Look at the NHL. The NHL is a 5-on-5, and then for the entire game, and then they put a 3-on-3 for overtime. It's nothing like the regular game. It's first one scores. It's not like where one team scores and whoever's just winning at the end of the overtime period wins. It's whoever scores first wins. It's simple. It's sudden death. And I like that drama about football. You have to have a complete team. You can't have your defense, let you down. If the defense lets you down, that means you're not a well-rounded team. If you think about it, the team has to go 80 yards to score a touchdown. If anything, they should do in overtime. You have to start from the 20 or something. If you really want to change it, make them go an extra couple yards instead of the 25. Just have them start at the 20 automatically or something. And then they get a chance to score and do their thing, and the other team gets to match them, and then from there it's a free-for-all. I don't like this whole thing with like back and forth, kind of like I don't know what else it's kind of like. No other sport really does that. I don't want it to be like basketball, but you have to wait to the end of either wait to the end of the period or wait to match them. And if you looked at Ryan Clark during that the debate yesterday with Stephen A. Smith, he even agrees, as a football player, hey, the defense needs to be well-rounded. You can't have a shitty defense and then a great offense. You pay for that. You have to have a well-rounded team. Your defense has to get stops. Kansas City Chiefs could not stop the Patriots on 3rd down. The most important, you can let up there's so many defenses that suck, but then their third down defense is really great. Like that's what the Chiefs were earlier in the season. They kind of switched. They used to be great on third down. The Vikings were great on third down. I think this year. So you have to have a great third down defense, but the Chiefs didn't have that. They kept on letting up first downs after first downs after first downs, and they paid for it. Football is not a one-dimensional game. You have to have a good defense as well as a good offense. People are like, oh, you had the MVP not even possess the ball. Well, yeah, because his defense sucked. Blame the defense, not the NFL. It's not the NFL's fault that your defense couldn't get a stop.